Now, a rematch of the Dubai final on the men's side of things. Chile against Kenya coming up next. Well, Kenya just haven't been the side that we saw in Dubai. They are short of Patrick Odongo here and the brilliance that he brings to a sevens field. Chile have been very difficult to put away, so difficult that they keep beating sides by 5 points or less. 4 of their 5 matches here have been encounters with less than a score's difference between them. They are hard-nosed and so difficult to face. They will be up for seeking revenge on Kenya for how things played out in Dubai. On that occasion, back in early January, it was Kenya who won 12 points to 7 to lift the trophy. That trophy is not on offer to either team right now, but instead the even more valuable Challenger Series points is on offer. Here's how we've got to this stage. Chile losing 2 matches to Hong Kong and to Uruguay in a tense old semi-final. Kenya having lost 2 as well, to Georgia in the group stages and then to Hong Kong in their semi. Gonzalo de Achaval of Argentina is in the middle for this, and he shakes the hand of Diego Vanken, playmaker and chief conductor of this Chilean orchestra when they get going. Nigel Amaitsa, he's done his fair share of shouldering the workload for Kenya in the point scoring department. But they have missed Patrick Odongo, who was the star of the whole men's competition in Dubai. But nonetheless, Kenya here to compete again for finishing in the top 4. And a 3rd place is on offer here, and skating around the outside as well. The wheels of Lamek Hsbc, who is rapid and wants to tell the world about it. Diving home. Hsbc in double quick time from the restart scores. Tony Omondi with a bit of bend on the kick, but it rattles the right hand upright. Kenyan fans, though, dancing and cheering and excited about this man, Lamek Hsbc. So Chile stung early on. They're a difficult bunch of blokes to break down, so when you get one on the board, it means a lot. They want to strike back with Gareth Fulic. Nicolas Gareth Fulic, such a weighty man to have to bring to the turf. Alvaro Castro is getting a start in this 3rd place, and Vanken is now spreading the play. Thomas Salas and his particular brand of playmaking sees space outside him. Vanken fizzes the pass away. Coming onto this from real depth, here's Castro in the scrum hat. Support from Strabucci. Now Benjamin Videla, who has naughty feet from this kind of position. He switches with the power-packed Ernesto Chimino. And Chimino bashes his way over. Lovely stuff from Videla. Sucks Omondi onto him and then says, hang on, how about this? This man's coming at speed and he'll take you on. And Vincent Onyala can't stop him. Vanken doesn't add the extras. But Chimino with the first score for Chile. It's Videla all over, isn't it? If you saw the social media highlights yesterday of the way he can take people on from 0 miles an hour, accelerate, then decelerate. And that time he just was the decoy. That's a good take as well. Lovely play from Hsbc. on Yala. And this third place final has started at a lick. Lovely flashing pass across the face here. Sati is going to be called back for a forward pass. John Okoth looking to wreak damage on the right wing. Wherever you go around the Sevens world, whichever corner of it the Hsbc Sevens stops off at, you can be assured of one thing: Kenyan fans will be in absurdly high numbers supporting their team, making raucous noise and having a good time doing it. One of the great sights in global rugby. Chilean fans have travelled really well here as well, actually. Their semi-final was a very tasty South American affair, which they came out on the wrong side of. Against Uruguay. Free kick. Videla wants to go, engages that defense, switches the play. Vanken now takes on green jerseys. He's got a really strong upper body, Vanken, low slung. And when he gets going, Castro now. Thomas Salas can't get the ball back, and Kenya rightfully earning the penalty. They don't want to wait around, do they? Off goes Asati, and this is why, feeding the incredible, the unstoppable Kevin Wikesa. And then the Vincent Onyala with the offload and the fend, and here come Kenya and the score. It is Kenyan brilliance from start to finish. They ride roughshod over Chilean defenders trying to stop them, but you can't stop them when Kenyan want to play. No one can do that in world rugby. Tony Amondi looks to add those extras and does so. Definitely done from Tony Amondi. Look at this. Wikesa. You can't stop this man. Salas has done a brilliant job of just catching up with him. Sure. Then the pass. Then Onyala. And I'm heading for the try time. So Kenya leading 12-5. Chile. And Benjamin Videla bursting through a tackle. Vanken has a little switch on the edge. That was cutely done by Vanken. He's going to go around the outside. Gets the pass back inside. Chimino is there. Well, both teams opening up their treasure chest of tricks here. And Hsbc has so much more to play with. The fireworks being let off in the first half. And here come Kenya again. And this is beautiful from Asati. The switch with Wikesa. Places the ball back well. Chile pile through. Omondi wants to go. And he's going to take the line here on Tony Omondi. It's a long, hard look at this because Chimino has worked a wonder on the floor. It's going to take a review. Amondi's back to the camera. Does he get this down?
Gonzalo? Yes. You may award a try. Thank you very much.
Try is awarded. Ernesto Chimino had gone and put his cape on and gone full superhero mode. But still, Omondi scores. Kenya dance. And the halftime hooter sounds. Well, they've blown a hot and cold this weekend, Kenya, but they are running red hot right now. Omondi's intent to get this ball down. wins the day. So 19-5 at halftime. Inspired try that was set up really by Samuel Hsbc and his quick thinking. Tony Omondi begins the second period. 7 minutes left for both these teams in Montevideo. And this third place at stake. And the difference of 2 ranking points, which might prove so useful come the final count at the end of the next series events in München in Germany. I'm going to Munich for that one. Ernesto Chimino. Little dance down the short side from Strabucci. Plays it back inside to Vanken, who'll pin his ears back and leave the ball behind. Well, how did that happen? Diego Vanken with only rubber crumb in front of him before he touches down. And yes, there were chasers. Big let off for Kenya. Nicely worked, wasn't it? On that short side, Clemente Armstrong at the heart of it too. Asati. Omondi. Little straightened through the middle. Deftly done by Amaitsa. And now the hands are good. Worked to the edge. Again for Lamek Ambetsa. Penalty comes for the Shuja Pride. Penalty given for not releasing the player on the floor once the tackle had been made. It's cynical play. So penalty to Kenya, and Betsa's intent in the eyes as he looks to knock over red jerseys. Chile looking to knock over green jerseys. There's Amaitsa, and here is Lamek Ambetsa again. He stops, starts, lofts this into the middle. Support is there, but so are Chile, and they're going to get the penalty here. 2 players on the ground, digging for possession. And they've robbed the lunch money of Kenya. 4 minutes to play. 14 points the difference, so 2 converted tries to level it. And then something else needed after that for Chile. And how good has this man been for Chile so far? Ernesto Chimino.
99 and 7, green. 99 and 7.
It's that time of the match, a little earlier than some of the past matches we've seen for a shuffling of the cards deep into the third day. And the legs are a little heavier. The lungs hurt a little bit more, so things being freshened up. And Chile, and Salas just punches this over. How about that for a pass from Thomas Salas? Vanken might make the most of it. He's tackled, and this goes forward. Onyala has it. Asati. Little break through the middle. That was oh so cute from John Okoth. And Okoth in a race across Montevideo with Thomas Salas. And Okoth is setting his sights on the line. And this will clinch it for Kenya. John Okoth splitting Chilean hearts in 2. Gathering in all the oxygen available to him and turning it into the energy to run to the line. Kenya saving the best till last here. They had some thrilling encounters in the group stages, though, didn't they? The last-minute loss to Uganda, one of them. Now, Okoth. Let's sit back and admire this from the big man. Salas, though, really gave chase. But Okoth on the weave, on the bend, knew his way to the try line. Kenya to the right-hand side this time. Penalty. But that's a nasty clash for Lucas Strabucci. And George Uro is off for 2 minutes. And yeah, we'll have some time off here, most definitely. It was a nasty knock. But Kenya have just played with such intent in this encounter. It really hurt them when they were relegated from the Hsbc 7 series last May, ending a 19-year run as a core nation. And they have every intention of bouncing back at the first attempt and finishing as well as they can in this challenger as part of that. So, Dennis Abukuse seals the ball on Yala. Amaitsa, or rather Salem Odoyo, playing for a little bit of time in his 22. They've got time to play with, especially as they're down to 6. Boot to ball here. There is Thomas Salas back, who's already lost 1 foot race here, and a try was scored, and another might be in the offing. It's picked up by Abukuse. Legs taken, offload is good. Elvis Olukusi, the man in support, tracking back against the grain, and Kenya go in again. Salem Odoyo slams it down and slams the door shut on Chile. It's high fives all round for the Shuja pride. And they've played with so much pride. Salem Odoyo knocks over the extras. A lot of neutrals being won over by Kenya. Well, they're almost everyone's favourite second team. Might vie for that competition with Fiji. But it's so good to watch Kenya in rampant mood. And Salem Odoyo is such a balanced runner. But Chile will strike back immediately. Lucas Strabucci wants to run this in and wants to have a chance at adding more points. Strabucci getting a second for Chile. Off that left foot, it goes through with one more play to be had in this third place playoff. Gets going, doesn't he, Strabucci? Full of meaning. Pumps those legs, and Kenya can't hold a candle to him. Excitement brimming from Kenyan fans because they know how important these extra 2 points will be for finishing third in the grand scheme of things to get to where they want to be, which is on the Hsbc World 7 Series. But they have to go to Madrid first in order to qualify, and that is looking increasingly possible and even likely for Kenya now as they finish third in Montevideo. 31 points to 12 over Chile, who have played a marvellous tournament as well. And as the